So, you clicked on this video to see the inner workings of my brain. Well, I'm gonna tell you how it works, and a bonus, I'm going to tell you something that goes on in my brain. And I'm going to do that through Gacha Club. So if you don't like Gacha Club, just leave. I'm kidding, please come back. So, this is my OC, and I don't like it. I think I'm gonna need an OC change soon. Anyway, back to the point. So basically, whenever I'm watching a movie, playing video games, math, etc., whenever I'm bored, I doze off into this hypnotic state where I just stare at nothing and am perfectly still. This is where the inner workings come along. So after I enter my head, there are several things to look at. The main part of my brain I use is kind of like what a writer uses. Imagine the creator of Harry Potter, and she's writing her book, and she imagines what's happening in her head as she writes it. It's kind of like that. Anyway, within this writer's brain area, there are a bunch of things I like to call universes. Basically, there are a bunch of different stories with characters I make up or just plain old crossovers. I'm serious. In one of these universes, the main character was a worm. I'm not kidding. A little, tiny, annoying worm. In any sudden human contact while I'm in my universe, bad things can happen. Like this one time, me and my mom were driving in the car, and she scared the life out of me. Half to death, I might add. And I was in my worm universe at the time, and in my universe, the worm was inching through a landmine field, almost touching the landmine. And when she scared me, it made the worm fall over due to a rush of wind with her scream. And due to the worm falling over, it made one of the landmines go off, and it absolutely slaughtered my worm. And then I said this, and I quote, Mom, you made a bomb go off in my universe. And she starts laughing at me like I'm crazy, and she says this, and I quote, I made a bomb go off in your universe? Are you okay? And I just play it off and said this, quote, yeah, I'm a superhero, I'm fine. But really on the inside, I was sobbing because it was my first universe that had the main character die and go to a million pieces. So basically, those are the inner workings of my brain. But now, it's time for the bonus. I'm going to recreate this character as best I can in Gacha Club, so bear with me, okay? 20 minutes later. Okay, so here she is. I couldn't get her exactly how I wanted because you can't add white tips in Gacha Club, but just imagine that she has white tips, because that's how she is in my brain. Wait, is it okay that I like this design more than my OC? I definitely need an OC change. Anyway, I'm wanting to tell you her backstory, so this video is going to be a long one. I might have to put it in 2 parts, so this is going to be part 1. Stay tuned for part 2!